Hi everyone, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing a really quick overview of my planner for 2021. As you can see, it is a happy planner by me and my big ideas. It is a mini, it's super tiny, it's really small, it's really cute. I got this in the 12-month dated. It is the dashboard layout, and I believe it's called the Plant Lady. I can't actually see the name of it on here, the design, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was called on the website. I got this from Carefully Crafted in Australia. So it's not always easy to get Happy Planner stuff in Australia, but I know Carefully Crafted stock it, I know Washi Gang stock it, Scrap Boutique. There are quite a few online stores that do stock them, so just do a quick Google search will probably turn something up. I chose a mini. I'll take off this cardboard off the front and the sticky stuff. Now, I did buy this quite a while ago when the 2021 stuff was first released. I have just had it on my shelf. I've decided, I was behaving myself, not picking up and playing with it too much until the new year came around. But then I looked at the calendar today and it's the 16th of December. So the new year is like 3 weeks away. So I think it's okay to pull it out and have a look at it now and have a play. So let's take that off. Also take this back one off. So I haven't even taken the covers off. There we go. This is the front. I just love the design of it. And the cover is laminated, so we are getting a bit of glare and you can see the reflection of my camera and tripod in the cover. I just really liked the pink with the mint. You guys know that is my favorite color combination, and I do actually have quite a lot of indoor plants myself. I'm a bit of a plant mum, so and I do like this gold foil on the front. It says "Be a Nice Human," so I thought perfect color scheme for me. I really like the cover, and it is just like a laminated cover. These are quite small, so it is a mini, so it is quite small. I just pulled out my ruler. So it is 5 by 7, right around. So quite a bit smaller than my current planner, which if I pull it over, so this is what I've been using this year. This is the Auto Business Planner, and I just put my own cover on the front, so it is quite a bit smaller than that. Quite a bit smaller, and that is deliberate. I have just been finding it really overwhelming looking at this giant blank page that I feel the need to fill. And I like to decorate my planners a little bit, and this has just been, for the last little while, completely functional. So just all pen. So yeah, just all pen. And like this was last week. I barely touched it. This week, again, I barely touched it. I've just put in some like notable key events. So I sort of seem to do really well in the first half of the week, and then I taper off at the end. I really did like the timed layouts until I finished uni. And even then, like, I have some weeks that are totally blank. I almost never use this notes bit down the bottom. I did use this priorities somewhat regularly, I suppose, but I really didn't like the blue. That was a good week. So, and I never use the monthly. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, I sort of gave up on decorating it, and I kind of miss my stickers. I still don't want to go fully stickered, but I do miss being able to decorate, and having the smaller size is going to help with that, I think. So this is the dashboard layout. So I will show you the layout as we go. This is just a little welcome piece. Sweet little inside page. Just zoom in a bit so you can see. I love these hanging plants, and I will hand letter my name in here in a little while. You have a weekly overview. I just love, it's so pretty. Like, all these inside pages are so beautifully decorated. All these plants. Another kind of yearly view. Probably won't use that. There's 2 pages of that, but I love the colors. Then we have a notes page before the month, and then each month has a dashboard with a little quote or picture on it. Really pretty. And then you have your monthly view, nice and compact. The little notes sidebar here, which is dot grid, which I appreciate. Now, the public holidays are American, which is probably going to annoy me, but that's okay. So this is the weekly layout. You have a dashboard on the side here, and then you have weekly boxes. It is horizontal, kind of. So it's still running vertically, but it comes across horizontally like that. You have a weekly box here, then you have your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I like that the weekend is together and it is not like bisected to be smaller than the rest of the week, because my weekends are just as busy generally as during the week, if not more. So I like that. My brain can still follow this really nicely. And I do find that even in this planner, these columns are sometimes a little bit narrow for everything I want to write across. So these are just a little bit wider than these, which I think I will enjoy. Then over here we have this dashboard, which has errands, which you can always put a little header over the top of that. Then it has a to-buy list, a list of things to, or people to call or email, and then bills to pay, and then a focused on dot grid down the bottom here. Now, the reason I like this is it's just a bunch of places to do lists, and you can always change the header with a sticker. So I really need a place for lists, and I like that this has a lined box as well. And then this focused on down here, I'll probably, this gives me an opportunity to add some hand lettering back in, which I have not done hand lettering in so long because I don't really have a space for it in this planner. I used to do it in my passion planner a lot because I had that box down the bottom. So I'm thinking that's what I will try and do in this little box, as long as the paper will hold up to the ink bleed. We shall see. It looks pretty good. It doesn't look super thick, but yeah, it's like not super thin either. So I think we might be okay with that, especially if I use a Tombow or something that's a little lighter color. And then I do need a space for calls and emails. I do those a lot these days, so I like that. This bills to pay, I'll probably cover up and use that for something else, just another spot for lists. But then mainly the reason I got this layout is because the whole week is on the one page. So what I tend to do with this page, or this planner, and the reason I tend to just use, oh look, stickers. The reason I tend to just use the first page, so here's a good example, is I'll have it open on my desk like this for the first half of the week, and I'll fill all this in, and then I leave it there and I forget about it. And then when I flip it over, I sort of go, oh no, I had an appointment on Friday that I didn't even think about because I didn't flip it over until Friday. So, and then nothing, you can see this whole half of the week is empty, and that is a bit of a pattern. So you can see here, this whole half of the week is pretty much filled in. Here again, here again. I went to Sunday for some reason, but that just tends to happen. There's been whole months that I've missed, but I really didn't notice that as a pattern in this planner. There again, this whole week, not much here. So that is why I decided I really want to have my whole week open at a time, and I don't want to have my whole planner open. And so this is big enough or small enough that I could have it open on my desk if I want. But I also like to plan with this in my lap on the sofa. So having it, being able to flip it over, have the whole week on the one page is just really helpful for me. This will also be really handy, I think, just for possibly a work schedule next year, possibly uni deadlines, possibly just a meal planner even. So I do find these really helpful, and the fact that it's already there pre-printed is going to make me use it rather than having to put a weekly box in every week, which I don't always remember to do. So you may be thinking, well, what are you doing next year with your life that is going to require such a downsize? And essentially I bought this planner and planners like it, like the Passion Planner, the dated, timed, large format weekly planners, factoring in that I had uni to plan for and things like that. But what I have discovered for myself, and you can see here with these empty boxes that I put in for my uni that never got filled in, I work best if I keep things separate. So what I really need for uni is an electronic planner. So I keep everything in Excel spreadsheets. I like to have everything just for study on its own. I don't want to have to mix in like my appointments and things like that with my uni stuff, because my uni stuff gets lost, and it's really important for me that that doesn't happen. So I need to have my uni stuff separate. I pretty much exclusively used Excel spreadsheets for my uni stuff. And I know that sounds really nerdy and really old school, but that's what works best for me. And I've been fighting it. I've been trying to change it, trying to use paper planners, trying to use online calendars and things like that. It just doesn't work. I work best with Excel. So I'm just going to stop fighting it, and I'm going to just roll with what works for me. My plans for next year are not completely finalized yet, so I've just decided that if I do end up needing something different, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. So this planner is really just going to be for my personal home life, appointments, errands, things like that. And this will just allow me to use a few more stickers than I have been using, I think. And I just really like the aesthetics of this little planner, and yeah, it's going to be actually possible for me to take this places with me, which I can't currently do with this planner. It is just too big. So I'll just flip through to the end of January so you can see the, look at that foiled dashboard. How beautiful. It's so pretty. I also have this notes page, so that's really handy. You have a list of line notes and then a dot grid, dates to remember down here, and they've left space for you to put your own in, which is really great, I think. So it's just super pretty. And then February, of course, is the pink color scheme. So each month has this different color scheme. Oh, beautiful. Look at it. So pretty. I love it so much. I'm really pleased with it. Yellow for March. April is this blue. Super pretty. I'm just going to flip through all the dashboards so you can see them. Each month is essentially the same. I love this one. I actually have a ginormous Monstera in a pot in my front room. It's almost as tall as me now. I'm going to need to move him outside because he's just taking over the house. July, again, foiled. I love that foiling. It's so pretty. And the dashboards are, let's say, the heavyweight paper, thin cardstock. They're not laminated, they're just cardstock, but they're sturdier than the actual pages, but they're not super thick, which is good because they won't bulk out your planner. Now, we do have these discs, and like already you can see, like that doesn't turn super great unless you sort of make it. So I'm not sure how I'm going to get along with discs. This is the first time I'm actually using discs. So we will have to see. I love that one. We'll have to see how I go, especially as it gets fatter. I may have to switch out these discs for bigger ones. I know you can get larger ones, larger diameter discs for when your planner gets fat. So I'm totally new to the world of disc bound planners. If there's anything I need to know and you have experience, please let me know. See, that's already wedged under there, so I've got to sort of pull it out. I don't mind though. I mean, it's a very small downside. This is the only planner I could find that had this layout that I wanted. Really like that notes on the back as well. So I did find quite a few that had the week on the one page, but they were horizontal like this, which I really don't like that. I kind of feel like this is a nice compromise between horizontal and vertical. And I like that it doesn't go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It goes sort of top to bottom in, but my brain definitely works more on the vertical logic. Planner girls will know what I mean, but this still is from top to bottom, so that makes sense to me. Top to bottom, left to right, that makes sense to me. So I am going to start out in this anyway, see how I like it. It wasn't super cheap. It wasn't too expensive either, but yeah, I really like it so far. I'm going to have some fun playing in this. I'll probably try and do a few planner with me's this year just to, you know, go back to my roots. That's how my channel started. I did start as a purely planner channel, so I will try and do that this year. I think that'll be a bit easier too in this planner. It was next to impossible in that other planner, but this one, I think we might be able to do a few. So I'm really looking forward to February. That's so pretty. So anyway, that is my current planner situation. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Let me know what you are using. I'd love to know. And I will see you next time. Bye guys.